Levi's 501, Levi's 505, Levi's 514. Levi's 551Z, Levi's 568, the most iconic straight jeans of all time. But these aren't just your regular Levi's, these are from Levi's
Premium Collection.
How does it actually fit? What size should I get? Is premium actually worth the high price tag? In this video, I'm gonna try on and review every single pair in detail and answer all of your questions, so keep watching. Let's start off by explaining the difference between Levi's Premium and non-premium. For construction, Levi's Premium uses a finer weave that has a higher thread count, so the fabric feels softer and 23% thicker. The thickness of premium cotton fabric measures to 0.83 millimeters compared to 0.64 millimeters on the regular line. It is also 11% heavier, weighing in at 650 grams compared to 576 grams on the non-premium line. For the stitching, Premium uses more stitching per square inch as there's 10 threads per inch versus 6 threads per inch. The inseam has a much cleaner finish for a much better durability. The patch on the back is made of real leather while the non-premium uses a cheap cardboard-like material. Another subtle difference is the Premium uses a capitalized E on the red tab compared to a lowercase e on the non-premium. Now let's take a look at how each straight jean fits. Let's start off with the 501 Original. The hip measures to 19.5 inches, thighs 10.5 inches, leg opening is 8 inches, and rise is 11 inches. The 501 Original is the classic OG fit. It's been around for over 150 years and is still one of the most popular jeans of all time. It sits right at the waist with a button fly and straight leg. The jeans would develop a unique fading over time. The biggest surprise to me is that even though this is a straight leg jean, it feels tight against my thighs and hips. From the knee up with this 19.5 inch hip opening and 10.5 inch thigh opening, it fits almost identical to the 511 Slim, so I would recommend going up one waist size. From the knee down, it flares outwards to an 8 inch leg opening, which is what a true straight fit should be. I would categorize the 501 as more of a slim straight rather than a true straight fit. Slim from the knee up and straight from the knee down. For material, the denim feels thick and heavy, so it'll be extremely durable and last you for years. True denim heads will appreciate this material. The negative side to thick and heavy jeans is that it's not going to feel comfortable initially, but over time with more wear, it'll break in and eventually mold to the shape of your body, which will make these very comfortable. Next up is a 505 regular fit. The hip measures to 20.5 inches, thighs 10.5 inches, leg opening is 8 inches, and rise is 10.5 inches. The 505 regular is what I would categorize as a true straight fit jean, so go true to size in these. It sits at the waist with a mid-rise of 10.5 inches. Combine that with a generous 20.5 inch hip opening, your balls will thank you. With a 10.5 inch thigh opening, there will be plenty of breathing room for your thighs and will give you a balanced look while complementing the hip opening. From the knee down, it tapers slightly to an 8 inch leg opening. It's wider than your standard slim fit, giving these jeans a traditional straight leg appearance. The leg opening is very versatile, so it'll pair well with many different types of shoes, even with these bulky Air Force Ones. Overall, the 505 is an awesome straight leg jean and is one of my favorites. Next up is a 514 straight fit. The hip measures to 19 inches, thighs 10.75 inches, leg opening is 7.75 inches, and rise is 10 inches. The 514 straight is a very awkward fit for me because it has a narrow 19 inch hip opening, which is the same as the 511 slim fit, but the thigh opening opens to 10.75 inches. It doesn't make sense to me because it has a slim hip opening but a wide thigh opening, so the proportions of these jeans will look very awkward. Combined with a low 10 inch rise, my balls are being crushed right now. You have to go up at least one waist size in these. From the knee down, it tapers slightly to a 7.75 inch leg opening, which is what a true straight fit should be. It'll pair well with many different types of shoes, even with these bulky Air Force Ones. 514 is made for someone who's looking for a fit that is not too straight. It shows a little bit of figure from the hips, but gives you a comfortable fit from the thigh down. Next up is a 551Z Authentic Straight. The hip measures to 20.25 inches, thighs 10.5 inches, leg opening is 7.75 inches, and rise is 11 inches. The 551Z is a remake of the 551 pre-shrunk jean from 1961. It features a wider and longer J stitch at the fly. It's designed to have what you call an anti-fit, which means it fits looser all around the body. Go true to size in these. But in actuality, it fits very similar to the 505 regular fit, except it has a long 11 inch rise. With this 20.25 inch hip opening and 10.5 inch thigh opening, it fits loose, but I wouldn't categorize it as baggy. I would say it's in between a straight and loose fit. From the knee down, it tapers to a 7.75 inch leg opening, which is what you find in typical straight fits. The extra long 11 inch rise along with the wider J stitch helps make these jeans look looser than they actually are, but in reality, reality is not that loose. But the design does give off a 90s look that would pair well with your vintage outfits. Next up is the 568 loose straight. The hip measures to 20 inches, thighs 11.5 inches, leg opening is 8 inches, and rise is 11.25 inches. The 568 loose straight pays homage to the 90s baggy jean look. It has a 20-inch hip opening that is not overly wide, but it balloons out to 11.5-inch thigh opening, which is huge. It has an extremely long rise at 11.25 inches to finish off that loose look. From the knee down, it tapers slightly to an 8-inch leg opening, which is what you'll find from the 501 original and 505 regular fit. The 568 is what a true baggy jean looks like. Even though it has qualities of a straight fit from the knee down, the 568 is the go-to choice for someone who's looking for a relaxed and comfortable fit that offers both style and ease of wear. The roomy hip and thigh areas combined with the loose straight leg provides a classic laid-back look. So which jean is my favorite? My favorite straight fit is the 505. It offers the perfect amount of breathing room for my hips and thighs, but still gives out a refined straight fit from the knee down. In my opinion, it's by far the most comfortable and best looking jean for my body shape. Runner up will be the 551Z. It has a 1/2 inch slimmer hip opening compared to the 505, but it offers a 1/2 inch longer rise. The 501Z is an awesome jean for that loose fit look that will pair well with baggy shirts to complete that vintage outfit. So which jean is my least favorite? My least favorite straight fit would be the 514. To me, the 514 has very awkward proportions with a slim hip opening, low rise, paired with a wide thigh opening. It's not a true straight fit from the hips to the ankles. This is so sad because the pair I had from 4 years ago actually fit like a true straight fit. But Levi's decided to slim down the hip by over an inch and thighs by 1/4 of an inch. Levi's was trying to get a little too creative with this fit, which in the end doesn't look great and raises the question of why is this even labeled as a straight fit. Another fit that disappointed me is the 501 original. This is the most iconic Levi's fit, but I feel like Levi has been changing this fit every single year, which I don't understand why. I have a pair of the 501 originals from 4 years ago and it fitted slim from the knee up. Fast forward to today, the 501 fits even slimmer now. To be exact, it fits slimmer by 1/2 inches in the hips and thighs. I understand that modern cuts are slimmer now, but 501 has so much history and a huge fan base. Levi's needs to leave it alone and give us that true 501 straight fit that we all know and love for the past 150 years. To summarize, here are all 5 jeans side by side for your comparison purposes. If you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe because making videos like this is not easy or cheap, and every sub will motivate me to keep putting out helpful content like this. So out of all 5 Levi's straight jeans, let me know in the comments, which is your favorite? If you're still unsure if straight fits are best for you and you're still interested in exploring more Levi's fits, then click right here or right here to see if these fits are better for you, and I'll see you there.